You know, you've probably heard it said that some people have to hit rock bottom before they really come to the Lord and give Him their life. That's what happened. Everything fell apart. At a time in my life when my husband and I separated after 30 years of marriage, I knew I wasn't going to be able to fix it or put it back together myself, so I probably had a lot of anxiety at that point about my future. I had really tried hard to not be a divorcee. But as I began to study the Word and a lot of Dr. Stanley's teachings and sermons, I began to realize that through the love of Jesus, God saved me for a purpose. I was given the opportunity to minister to others in difficult times in their lives. I didn't really have a lot of passion about it until I found the counseling, mentoring role that I have with Michele. Hi, Michele.
Hey, sweet Liz. God laid it on my heart to start going to church. It was, I can't even describe it really, but for me and my husband and my daughter, it all changed. It just felt like home. My husband went from never talking about God to this newfound love of Jesus. He read his devotionals, he read his Bible. I watched my husband be saved. 5 days later, he passed away from an accident. It hurt me to the core. I guess I had that question always like, well, why couldn't you left him here? You know, why didn't you save him and leave him here? Why did you have to take him? But then God would always just say, but he's with me. And I couldn't question that.
Michele is like a daughter to me. We just had this instant openness and trust and the ability to communicate what she was struggling with and how I could help her.
It was like meeting my long-lost relative. She was family.
We were both women that were walking alone and that we could encourage one another and support one another. I was new to this area. She'll come and pick me up and take me places that she knows about, that she wants to share with me. Just beautiful countryside.
Liz told me one time that she loved ice cream and that there was a new market that opened. So it was just something for us to do that was outside. It's a little drive to get to it, but you don't notice the time. We don't even have to talk about stuff sometimes. It's just being together. And that's how our friendship's always been. You can't explain it. If I'm having a bad day, it's like Liz knows, and then she'll send me a song or a verse or love. She sends me love.
Yeah, let's get those.
In the beginning, I would oftentimes maybe have the attitude of, I'm doing this because he's asked me to do it or called me to do it. I didn't understand that the person that I would be mentoring would be someone that would bless my life as well. She makes me joyful, and so it's contagious.
It's like being in a little time warp, but when God brings two people together, it's unshakable. It's like Jesus put her right there to say, here you go. This is the way.
That's one thing I learned from Dr. Stanley. Don't stay stuck in the brokenness of your past, but do what you have to do to be healed and to help others heal. Michele has just been that person that I could see that reflected in. Oh my goodness, that just warms my heart so much.